Peace family, how you doing today? This is Coach Reg back on deck with another one for y'all today. Now today we are talking about the mathematics of you. Now what does that mean exactly, the mathematics of me? Am I mathematics? Well, now most of us have been raised with a Western mindset, a Western paradigm, which teaches us our bodies are us. We are our bodies. Now, why would they teach us that we are our bodies? Unless they want us to think that we are limited, unless they want us to have a skewed perception of reality. And as many of us are starting to wake up, we realize that we have a skewed perception of reality to the point where everything that we thought we knew, we don't. Now, I want you to understand this. There is a mathematical equation for you and everything that goes on with you in this world. Have you ever seen the physicist? The person who is doing the complex math equations on the board, let's say on college campuses or movies, doing their mathematical equation. You ever ask yourself why they have to do such complex math to get something physical? Because we're living in a physical reality. That's basically the study of physics. The study of physics is the study of matter. As you are inhabiting a physical body, you at this particular time are inhabiting a body of matter, which means everything that you want to do in life, everywhere that you want to go in life, has a mathematical equation in order to get there. A lot of times with learning manifestation exercises, we don't understand that for every problem, there's a beginning equation. For every solution, there's an equal point that we must get to. The problem is with many of us is that in-between point of what we need to put together to get to this end. Now, a lot of times with a lot of people, you are afraid of doing things because your perception does not see the solution. Your perception only sees the beginning, but you do not see where to go, and you do not do the math to be able to get there. With manifestation, a lot of us, we tend to write down, we tend to visualize, and that's part of the equation. But the biggest part of our equation is action. We have to act. For me, I could never stand word. I always did not like word problems because I had to think about what this person is going to do. But then I realized, wait a second, I don't like to do my own word problems at life. Coach Reg has this happen to him. What does Coach Reg do? If Coach Reg has a little bit of intellect, a little bit of consciousness, a little bit of knowledge, will Coach Reg get to the end? How much consciousness, knowledge, and intellect does Coach Reg need to get to this point? And you have to put it together with your life. So let's say Jan, right? Jan does not have a car. Jan has bad credit. So Jan at this particular point represents a number 2. The good credit and the car represent a number 20. So she has to change her attributes, her follow through, her money, maybe her career to be able to get to a number 20. Everywhere you move and everywhere you go is about an equation. You have to be an alchemist. What's an alchemist? What's an alchemist? Well, let's talk about the word alchemist. Alchemist? Chemistry? Chem? We're going deeper. Chemet? Alchemist. Alchemy. Okay? Basically, it's the study of transforming matter. What are you? Matter. What are you trying to transform? You. Now, what the Egyptians did with the alchemy and alchemists, because they were alchemists, they transformed metal, which was not valuable, into gold by understanding and studying the science of matter around them. Okay? Now, if you have ever been to a chemistry class and your chemistry teacher was doing an equation on the board, there was a lot of algebra in chemistry, right? Because there's a lot of mathematics and everything which is physical. So you have to take yourself as something physical and transform that matter into something that you deem as more valuable. Now let's talk about if you think about your goal all the time, but you do not do the equation, the universe is going to solve the problem for you just in a way you did not see fit. Let me give you an example. I tore my Achilles, right? I have this thing called Hagelin's deformity. It's a hereditary thing. Many of you know about it or even have it. If you have Hagelin's deformity and you're active in sports, it is unbearable sometimes to even walk. And for the past 6 years, I have had Hagelin's deformity. And I always said that I wanted to get surgery to get this bone removed from the end of my Achilles. So what was I doing? I was going through an orthopedic foot doctor. He was doing platelet injection. And a platelet injection is when they basically take your blood, they separate the platelets from the plasma, they spin it, and they inject the platelets, which stop healing. Because what happens is when you people get injured and you continue to work out on this injury, your body stops telling the area to heal. So there's no blood over there healing. So you sometimes want to get platelet injection to go ahead and speed the recovery process because this body part has turned off because you keep on using it while it's hurt. Now, for me, I tore my Achilles because I obviously did not want to get the surgery on my heel, but I still wanted to play ball and I still had these goals. So what happened? I tore my Achilles because the universe said, okay, you keep on thinking about this solution. You want this solution, but you don't do nothing about it. You're getting everything but the bone removed. What do? I'm going to solve the problem for you. I'm going to tear your Achilles. And then while they're repairing your Achilles, they'll go in there and they'll fix your bone. And they did. And the foot where I tore my Achilles feels incredible. Feels like nothing ever happened. Feels 100%. So let's say if you want let's say if you want a lump sum of money, right? You keep on hoping and praying for a lump sum of money, but you don't have the fortitude to solve your own equation. Well, let's say you're driving in a car, but you want the money. You're thinking about it a lot, right? Well, it's going to come to you because the universe is going to move the path of least resistance out of your way. So what happens? You drive your car, boom, you get in an accident. Now, maybe you broke your leg. Maybe you got hurt and you lost your car. But guess what? You get a lump sum of money. So you got a lump sum of money, but you're in a wheelchair now. Do you see how it works? Everything is a mathematical equation. We live in a reality of ones and zeros. And in order to have this particular set of ones and zeros come to you for whatever you want, you're going to have to solve the equation of you. But you're going to have to see, am I part of the equation that's not solving the problem? Do I have to add more numbers to this equation to be able to solve the problem? And the answer normally is yes. Because if you want more, you have to become more. If you feel like you're not being valuable enough and you're not valuable enough and you're not wanted in your particular field, you have to put more into the equation, which is you, which is physical matter, to make you more favorable to those who want you, to make you more attractive. If you're somebody who is not attracting a person into your life, but you know that you're messy, that you're inconsistent, that you're difficult to talk to, that you don't work well with another person in your house, and you're not open-minded, you're probably not going to get that person. If you're somebody who wants somebody who's in shape, but you're a fat ass, your equation right now is a level 1. To be in shape is a level 10. You have to go to the gym. You have to be consistent. You have to be, it's other factors in the equation of getting in shape. Consistent, all right? Pushing through. You're going to have to be persistent, persevering, all right? Through all the pain. You're going to have to get your mind right on your diet. You're going to have to do these things that you don't want to do if you want to get this goal. Otherwise, all you're doing is talking. All right? That's the mathematical equation of you. If you feel like this helped you in any way, leave it in the comment section. If you want to subscribe, leave it in the comment section. If you want to add my supplements to your equation, go ahead and do that at In10sityFitnessUnited.com. But besides that, I love y'all. If you got any questions, I'll see y'all soon. Until the next video, I'll talk to you. Peace.